And hello YouTube, and welcome to my tutorial on how to replace the screen on a Fujitsu Lifebook laptop. And it all started with a little accident last week. It involved me and a coffee table and a laptop, and basically I now need a new screen. I mean, actually you can't really see anything on the outside here. It's not a visual crack, but there is a crack inside with the screen, and it's actually not even plugged in. So basically what I did was just bought another one for about 30 bucks on eBay. This one needs a hardware issues. Basically it's got some issues. It doesn't have a hard drive, and doesn't have a charger or anything like that, but the seller did post some pictures of it turned on, and the screen looked perfect, so that's all I care about. And I'm going to try to do my best opening it up with one hand, and if that doesn't work, then we'll just set the camera down for a minute. So far so good. And we're going to do the other side as well. And I'm hoping that the packaging is professional grade, or at least close enough that there's no damage, since I'm mostly just interested in the screen. And so I have an unboxing of a used laptop, and it just says Fujitsu laptop. Okay, I already knew that. Should be the exact same model. It's a Fujitsu Lifebook S6231. And so we'll just set it here. And there you go. It's the exact same thing. Yep. And this one, again, there's no hard drive, but there could be some other parts I might be able to use. An extra battery won't hurt. I already had to replace mine, and the aftermarket battery doesn't seem to be anywhere near as good as the original made in Japan Fujitsu battery. And who knows what else. The keyboard and everything else works perfect on mine. It's still in great condition, so it's really just the screen. That's all I'm interested in. So we're gonna just take a quick break here, and then I'll be back. As I take it apart, I'm going to remove the screen and basically then reinstall it on the other laptop. First I might try to just fire it up here quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and actually it comes right on, so it must have a pretty decent battery. I was able to stay charged for several days, and probably just have to take advantage of the battery right there. So you figure I paid more for a battery last year for mine than I paid for this whole laptop, so that's a good sign. But again, here's the message it throws. I know there's no hard drive, so that could be an issue for sure, and who knows what else. At this point though, for me it's just easier to take the screen off and install it on my laptop. Well, still coming up with stuff. No operating system. Hello, there's no hard drive. So again, for like $34, it's not bad. Still a working laptop. It's all intact. Generally in decent condition. A little more worn, a little more beat up than mine, but hey, it's got a working screen, and that's all I'm interested in. Okay, so out of curiosity, just before I take it apart, I decided to pop my hard drive into this laptop just to see what happens. And of course I do have a good hard drive, so it should fire right up. And well, one thing for sure, the screen is definitely in good condition, no problems whatsoever. Found the new hardware. I'm not sure exactly what all transfers with it as far as settings go for the internet and all that, but certainly tempted just to swap the hard drive and be done, huh? Especially with the good battery. Of course, the battery is very easy to replace, but I'm not sure about the condition of the rest of the components, but I guess with the hard drive you pretty much get probably most of your settings transferred automatically too, including your wireless settings. Oh, maybe not. Not sure. It's not connected. Let's take a look. Well, we're gonna. No wireless networks. Searching for networks. And still nothing, so I'll probably have to set it up. Anyway, so I'll play with that and then we'll be back. Okay, so let's get to the actual disassembly of the purchased used unit. And first I'm going to start with the back just to show you all the parts that have to come off before you get to the main screws. Starting with, of course, the cover for the hard drive. And this unit did not come with a hard drive, so it didn't actually have the screws either, but there's basically two screws. You take that off, and as you'll see, that will give you access to one additional screw. And as far as the battery, again, it's a little bit harder to do with one hand, but you are going to have to remove the battery because it's easier to get to the corner screws. So the battery will have to come out. There's the cover for the microchip. That is, as far as I remember, it does not have to come off, but just keep in mind, again, two little screws keeping that in place. The DVD drive, definitely a good idea to remove that. It's got a pretty good looking DVD drive. Not sure how well this will focus, but again, May of 2005, so it's about the same age as my unit. And then after that, basically just going to need a small Phillips screwdriver to remove all the screws on the back. And so I'm going to do that off the video, and then I'll be back. I'm going to flip it over and get to the interesting part. We'll remove the top plastic trim pieces as well as the keyboard and all the rest of the stuff. I'll be right back.